Hey everyone.
Good morning.
Morning. Oh, good, you're unmuted. I didn't think you'd be on since you're traveling.
I'm leaving in the morning, tomorrow morning.
I know, but there's a lot to do. How are you?
There is, but I just thought I'd say hi.
I'm so glad. We won't keep it too long because then I'm going to go, we're going to do a Zoom call in the spring group to talk about exactly what you're doing. Hey Gabe, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Hanging in there. It's just been an exciting week for us. So, my Lord. All right, spring break over here. How's it going at your house? Good.
Pretty good. Just packing up, and Noah's in Mexico already, and
Tonia? Oh no, Noah is. That's right. Building houses.
Noah. Yeah. So Haley's sleeping in. Charlotte's watched a movie. It's just a good spring break.
Who's staying with the girls while you are gone?
Everyone's all messed up. So Haley's going to go to Westmont with her grandparents for Admitted Students Day. Okay. And then Charlotte's going to be with her bestie, Emma, with my friend Molly.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. And you guys leave tomorrow through Sunday?
Exactly. Yeah. So I don't know if I'll have, I might have Wi-Fi, but if you guys can just keep an out, look out for my people, that'd be great.
Totally. That's exactly what we'll do. Just plan on part of what I think we have to do a better job at is like when it's vacation, take vacation and know that the team will totally support your people. And that's part of what is so great about this job is that we need to be able to go on vacation, like both physically and mentally, especially as mom. So
yes, I agree.
Okay, well, I'm just going to get started because we're recording, so that's perfect. But hi, everybody. Welcome to our team call. It's Wednesday, April 4th. Where is the time going? I can't believe it. Just a couple of announcements to start off. This Saturday, some places it's Friday night, but this Saturday is Super Saturday. So if you have not planned to be at a Super Saturday, go to the Beachbody website and look up Super Saturdays in your area. And I would highly encourage you to go. And if you can't go to this one, put it on your calendar to go to the Super Saturdays. The next one, we used to have one right after Summit, and everybody was like, no, nobody can swing that after you've been gone from your family for 4 days. So the next one should be most likely in like October. But it's an incredible opportunity to get together with other Beachbody coaches, not necessarily on your team, but it's a way for corporate to kind of download a ton of information. So I'm super excited about this Super Saturday because one, it's one of the things that I lead, but two, and so I love to see all these people from all these different areas that I only see at Super Saturday, but two, some pretty exciting information is coming out this weekend. We have 2 new workouts coming out. I believe we're going to reveal at least one of them, maybe 2. We also have 2 new Shakeology flavors that they're supposed to be revealing this weekend too. So I'm kind of excited about that. Not sure if one of them is like cafe latte vegan, which has been a huge request from people, which I would love. I do the chocolate vegan. So I would love to have the cafe latte vegan, and I know a lot of other people would. So that might be one of them, plus an entirely new flavor. We don't know. No word about that. So that's the big thing for this weekend. September. We are not in September. We are in April. April is kind of a crazy month for a lot of us. Kids are on spring break. We have so many different groups going on, and then we have lots of traveling. So as you guys know, Erin is gone this week in Washington, D.C. with her boys. Let's see. We have our free group starting next Monday. We kind of went through this. It's going to be a 5-day ab challenge. We have our 3-day refresh group starting Monday the 17th. Along with our Spring Fitness Challenge group. So be inviting to that. I will try this week. My kids are on spring break, so my work schedule is a little crazy. And yeah, it's just been a little nuts over here. Yeah.
Can I ask a question about that? Mm-hmm. So we changed the 3-day refresh is no longer April 12th to 14th. It's part of the spring group.
Well, what we decided was that the feedback is that people don't really want to do it right before Easter. They want to do it right after Easter. Okay. So that we've decided to change it to April 17th, 18th, and 19th.
Okay, so but it's not part of the Spring Fitness Challenge, or it could be.
The Spring Fitness Challenge, what we're kind of doing is doing the 3-day refresh, and that first week, the 17th, is our preseason. So it's a great way to say to people, you've done an awesome job doing the 3-day refresh. Now let's continue that in our challenge group. This is kind of, and so it just seemed like a really great way, especially after Easter. We know that real life we want to set really great boundaries about not eating too much crap over Easter. And we know that the real life is that sometimes we get tempted to eat a lot of crap over Easter. So we'd like to have something for people to say, look, I'm not going to beat myself up for enjoying those treats, but I'm going to get right back into it. And then I'm going to have some accountability for the next number of weeks that's going to lead me all the way through to May.
Okay. Thank you.
And sure. And so I leave the 19th for Punta Cana, and Erin leaves the 21st. And so we need people to, I think Beth Ann has taken the first week, and we need someone to do preseason. Kim might have said she could, so we'll talk about that. But if you guys can post below, if you want to post in that group, we'd also like somebody to take, so preseason is the 17th. We need someone for that. Beth Ann is doing week 1. And then we need someone we would love to have someone do that first week in May, which is week 2 of the group. And we have all the posts. All you have to do is post it, because we'll just be coming back from Punta Cana. Amethyst, you're going to be leaving for Punta Cana. So, right?
Yeah, I'll be leaving the 29th. Yeah. So do you need someone for the week of the 17th, or you have that covered?
I don't know that we have that covered. You want to do that?
I'll do that if Beth Ann isn't doing it. Yeah.
Beth Ann, I think, is doing week 1, the 24th. Gabe, did you say you're doing one? You're doing one.
I said that I would do the preseason. But
okay. Perfect. I'm going to put that down here. Just Gabe is preseason. That's fine. Amethyst, you have a lot going on.
Okay.
Thanks,
Gabe.
Preseason, we have Beth Ann. That's right. Beth Ann is doing week 1. And then for those of you who are watching, we need someone to take over week 2, which is that first week in May. Because Erin and I are just going to be getting home. Amethyst is going to be gone. Gabe has already done it. Beth Ann has done it. Someone can always take 2 weeks. That's fine. But this is a great opportunity for other coaches to kind of step up and, practice doing posting in our group.
If nobody else steps up, I can do the first week of May too.
Okay, so that would be week 2 of the group. Awesome. And I'll talk with you about, have you signed up for Sendable or Hootsuite yet?
No.
Okay, no. So I'll talk with you about that. Amethyst, you use Hootsuite, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I use Sendable. I really like it, but either one is good. So here's what you should do, and everybody else on our team, take some time to go with Sendable and Hootsuite and see if there's one that works better for you. Amethyst, do you pay at all?
I don't pay, and you can go back into the coach Facebook page and search in the search bar, Gabe, Erin, and then like training, and it will come up, and you can watch her video on how to use Hootsuite, which would be really a great resource for you. And then the only reason why you would ever pay for Hootsuite is if you have so many groups going at a time, I think more than 3, but I just delete the ones that are no longer active. And so I never have more than 3, because we never have more than 3 groups going on at one time. So as long as you delete the ones that we're no longer doing, you won't have to pay.
So that's a good point. I went with Sendable because I am sometimes leading groups in the bigger dream team for Melanie. So sometimes I have like 5 groups going, and I have to have it scheduled out. And I need to pay. It's $10, $9.99 a month, but I just write it off, so that helps too. So whatever you want. Okay. So I realized, Amethyst, so you guys, it's the 4th. You have someone, I just read that you have someone that wants to do wants to do Coach Basics.
Yeah, when does that start?
Usually it's the first week of the month. And Gabe,
is it?
too. Sarah, right?
Did Sarah join? I asked her. She never texted me back. Was she?
No, I haven't heard anything from her yet. So that's why I assumed that there was nobody doing it this month. So, no problem. Let's start it then. The Amethyst.
She doesn't know when it needs to start, so we can just do it whenever it's convenient for you guys.
Well, I don't really want to go the whole month without doing it. I'm just wondering. The problem is both Erin and I are going to be gone. And the week of the 17th is not a good week for us to run it. Mm-hmm. So, because I can't get on, I can't do live. I'm going to be, right when we're out of the country, I'm going to be doing very minimal because it's going to be super expensive. So, I mean, today's the 4th. I could get it set up and we could just start going today and do this week and next week. Since it's the 2 of you. You want to check in with Sarah again and see?
Yeah. She was willing to before. I just.
So the good thing, okay, so those of you who are watching, we're just figuring out the Coach Basics and we had a little bit of communication. So here's the thing is that if Sarah is going to do it, then that would be fine because there'd be 2 coaches in there. It's nice to have the interaction. If not Amethyst, then you and I can talk about just doing it with, we'll just,
Heather.
It's Heather, yeah. So with Heather and just sending her the information and then you talking one-on-one with her. Or
yeah, we can even wait. She's fine. She's not like in a huge hurry. She went through Melanie's a few months ago, but it was overwhelming. So I told her this one would be less overwhelming for her and she was excited about that.
Yeah.
So, she's working full time. She's a mom and a wife. It's not like she's going to be disappointed if we don't get to it this month. So if we want to wait to get more people, don't feel like you have to pull it all together, just for her. Okay. So
I mean, because the next one is May 1st.
Okay, let's just do that. And I'll just tell her.
You want to do that? You want to just plan on that?
Yeah, I'll just tell her May 1st.
Okay, Gabe, what do you think?
That's fine.
Okay, perfect. And whatever Sarah has or Heather has, I'm happy to get on like a 3-way call with them and answer questions and things like that.
Okay.
Oh, okay. All right. Perfect. So, what else? All right. Today, just want to talk about some things that that I'm going to be teaching on this weekend. One of the, if you don't follow a coach, Jen Guthrie, I would encourage you to do that. One, she's super energetic. But the other thing is that we got to meet in, and I don't recommend following a lot of coaches for a number of reasons. The main one being we can easily get distracted by other coaches and have these continual thoughts of, I should be doing this, I should be doing this, I should be doing this. No, we need to be who we are and reaching people the best that we can. But one of the things I like about Jen is that she's totally moved her business forward. She's totally authentic. And she does not, she literally she's a teacher. She can't be on social media all day. So she runs her business in literally about an hour or 2 at the most a day. And I am still struggling to figure out how to do all this in 2 hours a day. I don't know how to do it. But as I get to the end of the school year with my girls graduating, with all that's been going on, like I'm realizing that I've got to learn how to be more productive in a shorter amount of time. Okay, so that's what I like. So I want to talk today about just like 4 simple things, and we've talked about them a lot, but I want you to make a little checklist and say, do I have these in that are working, or are they not, and do I need to kind of adjust a few things so I have it? So we are all about keeping things simple. This business can get overwhelming. As Amethyst said, when you go into the big training group, sometimes with Melanie and stuff, her information is amazing, but it's overwhelming because there's just so much stuff and there's so many people responding. And it's like, oh my gosh, I can't even follow what the point is. So again, that is why Erin and I made our coach training super simple, because this business can be very simple. Sometimes we make it more complicated than it needs to be. So one of the things that we tend to do is we follow other coaches, we compare ourselves to other coaches, and then we try to add in stuff to make our business better because we see somebody over here having success, and then we add it, and then we kind of feel like we're all over the place. So one of the things like Erin and I have done is we have started doing a monthly marketing calendar. One of the number one things that we need to do is stick with this calendar. And so that is why that's why we go over every month. The first 2 weeks are Coach Basics. The second Monday of the month is our free group. The third Monday of the month is our challenge group. And the last Wednesday of the month is always our sneak peek. So those are 4 basic things that you can count on every single month. And all you have to do is communicate to other people, your challengers, your coaches, and then communicate with me and with Erin. For example, if you have a coach that's ready to do stuff. These are the things that we will run every month. In Coach Basics, we will run every month if we have people. So again, first 2 weeks is Coach Basic. The second Monday of the month is our free group. The third Monday of our group is our challenge. The third Monday of the month is our start of our challenge group. And the last Wednesday is our sneak peek. So anytime you're talking to people, you can say, oh my gosh, you're really interested in coaching? Awesome, let me talk to you about it. But then let me also add you into our sneak peek group at the end of the month. Or as you're talking about challenge groups, you can know in your head, we're always going to do the third Monday of the month, we're going to do a challenge group. And you can always add people to that. Now, we may add other groups in the month based on what comes up. So, for example, in April or May, we're going to do a men's group. That's new. We haven't done it before, but we're going to add that. So we're going to talk when Erin and Katie and I are in Punta Cana with our husbands, my husband Keith, Katie's husband Dave, and Derek's and Erin's husband Derek. That we're going to get together and figure out for them, since they're going to be leading it. We're going to help them with all the stuff. Oh gosh, that's my son. He's texting me because he knows I'm in my office, but I can't answer that right now. So we're going to talk with them and figure out, looking at their work and travel schedules, what is a good time to start a men's challenge group and exactly what that's going to look like. Men don't want, most of the time, we have learned that they don't want their groups to be exactly like ours, right? All these motivational stuff, taking a selfie every day, blah, 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 right? So we're going to figure all that out. We will be adding that to the May schedule, and I'm just telling you ahead of time, when we're starting new groups and when we're creating something from scratch, we're learning, we're going to tweak it, we're going to try to make it good so that it brings value to other people. So that's the kind of stuff, and like the 3-day refresh group, we added that this month. But our standard stuff, Coach Basics first 2 months, free group starting the second Monday, third Monday is our challenge group, and last Wednesday of the month is our sneak peek. We did talk about if, I know Amethyst, you leave on the 29th, you said, for Punta Cana?
Sorry, no, I leave the 26th.
The 26th.
Yeah, I said the 29th. I saw it wrong. It's the 26th.
We finished the 27th. We leave the 27th from Punta Cana.
Yeah, so we leave we have a little bit of a crossover. So we don't arrive till 10:30 or leave for, yeah, we don't leave till 10:30 p.m. So we have a red eye.
Okay, perfect. So all that to say, for example, this month, unless a coach feels comfortable running the sneak peek, Amethyst, Erin, and I will both we'll all be out of the country. We cannot run a sneak peek this month. Okay? So just know that. But again, this is where real life comes into play. Barring us being out of the country, on the last Wednesday of the month, we will most likely always have a sneak peek. So if anybody feels like that is something they want to try to lead on their own, let's talk. I can mentor you in that, but otherwise we will save it for May. Okay? We might do 2 in May, because we might do one like the first week in May and then the last week in May, just so we can make sure we have something for people. And that's a whole nother story. Okay, so that's the first thing. So the monthly marketing calendar, use it, learn it, share about it, make your life super easy. Sometimes we make our life complicated in coaching because we reinvent the wheel. We don't need to. These are proven ways that work. Just add your flair to it, okay? Number 2 is a tracking system. We've talked a lot about Teamzy on our team. Amethyst, are you doing Teamzy?
I haven't tried it yet. I haven't had time.
Okay, Gabe, I would encourage you to just kind of look at Teamzy. Teamzy is a system that was created for managing your business as a Beachbody coach. And what Teamzy does, we had a little training on it too, and I was reluctant to spend the money to do Teamzy, but I will tell you, in my desire to simplify my business, I'm going to be totally honest, we have some things going on with one of our children that is taking a tremendous amount of time, meaning yesterday I left my house at like 8 o'clock and I didn't really get home from an attorney's office until 5 o'clock. So that doesn't leave me, I had planned to work all morning until noon and then go do stuff with my kids because it's spring break. So the reality is life can be really challenged, right? Life can throw you whatever. Maybe you have kids at home, maybe you have a job or whatever. I needed to figure out how to be an effective coach in a short amount of time. Teamzy sets you up so that you have your coaches that you connect with, your challengers you connect with, and your potential customers, and it gives you people to connect with every single day. You can go through your checklist in Teamzy, and you can be done connecting with people in an hour at the most, okay? And it's really cool. So it does, the hardest part or the most overwhelming thing for me being a non-technology person was, oh my gosh, how do I set it up? Even I can set it up. And I'm like a loser when it comes to setting up stuff like that. Super easy, takes your contacts from Facebook and it'll tell you exactly how to do that. Takes your contacts from your Beachbody back office, and then away you go. And it tells you how to, it really does everything for you. It's so, so, so great. In fact, for those of you who don't know, let me show you this. Do this really quick. Let me share my screen for just a second. So just so that you know, for those of you who are new, this is what my dashboard of Teamzy looks like. Now sometimes, so I haven't gone through here every day. So I've done my workout, I have to hit that. I'm having my shake right now. I've done my personal development and I'm working on my posts. But it tells me I have 5 more prospects I have to connect with this morning. Now some of that I've already done on my messenger and on by texting, but I'll go through and type in those people's names because I did it this morning. I didn't actually come out to the computer. I was inside working with my husband on something and sending out messages and invites. And so I'll type their name in, their name will come up here. There'll be a place over here to copy and paste the message I sent them. And then I push log connect. And then when I complete each one of these, then I'm done for the day. So it sets up everybody. And so like, these are my prospects. These are the people I need to contact next. And so I will do that in addition to the ones I've already done this morning. And then my Teamzy will be all caught up for the day. So see how cool that is? It's very organized. You do have a 30-day free trial. I actually ended up loving the free trial. It kept me super organized because before in the beginning of my business, I was doing this binder thing with every month of the year, and it is like super crazy. Like it's just like, it wasn't working and people were falling through the cracks and I needed to have a little better system. So I ended up paying for the entire year. I got money off. Again, you can write it off. You want to make sure that you have business write-offs because you're going to make money and you want to write them off so you don't have as much taxes to pay. That was a great option and it totally helps my business, okay? So find a tracking system that works for you and stick with it and follow through with it. Okay, Erin and I have gone through and made a number of banners for our groups. So this is number 3. Use our banners, put your picture in. I should say it like this. You are more than welcome to create your own ads, your own banners to market your upcoming challenge, the upcoming challenge groups and stuff like that. But if you are a busy mom, or if you're like, I don't have time to create something right now, use the banners that we have and just add your picture and then talk about it. And we want you to be able to do that. We want you to make that as easy as possible. So we already have the Spring Fitness Challenge banner. Let me add that to the coach page, and then you can add your picture to it or post it in one of your posts, use it for one of your posts, and then write your own wording about it. And if you're struggling with wording, talk to us, talk to your upline coach. We'll help you write a post. We want to make this as easy and as convenient as possible. And then the last simple thing is to make your business grow, connect with people. You guys know that that's at the core of what we do. Get out from behind your computer, call people, voice message people, text people, go live on your page. Let people see your heart and who you are and why you're doing this. We talk a lot about this because I have found over the years of doing this and meeting with so many coaches that the number one thing is people are afraid, because we're afraid to show who we really are for fear that we're going to be rejected and people aren't going to like us or what we have to say. And yet, when you keep it simple and you connect from the heart, people love what you have to say even more because they see how genuine it is. Okay? So that's kind of my little 4 pieces of quick training. Stick with the monthly marketing calendar. Again, I want to say those with a caveat that you are your own CEO. If you want to branch off and do your own thing, feel free. We're not here to tell you that you have to do whatever we have to do, but we are going to provide an opportunity for you to just take what works and use it for your business. We are going to give you a place to add your people. And I mean, this Love Yourself Challenge group that we just finished was awesome. I mean, the energy was so great. And the Spring into Fitness, was it Spring into Health? I can't keep them all straight. Spring
Health.
Yeah, Health. Because the next one is Spring Fitness. People are totally engaged and it's awesome. And so when we come together and we work together like that, the energy is amazing. But you always have the right and the option as your own boss to do your own thing. We just, again, want to make it set in motion all the things that will help you be successful and make it less stressful for you. So that's the monthly marketing calendar. Let's stick to it. Let's make sure we stick with our tracking system. If you do not, I want you to ask yourself today, do I have a tracking system that's reliable? I used to, when I first started, go back through my messages one day a week, or every day I go back through. Did I miss somebody? A totally ineffective way to keep track with people when you're connecting with people at the numbers that we are now. Does not work. So you have to ask yourself and be honest. Is my tracking system working? My intentions may be good, but is it actually working? If not, then we need to talk and we need to figure out another better system for you. Use the banners that we have if you want and just put your own images in there. Make it as simple as possible. My other thing that I've learned over time is that, and Amethyst, you and I have talked about this, people don't always respond to the banner. They don't always like your posts about that, but at least it puts it out there. And then when you connect with people privately, they say, oh yeah, I saw that. But you may not always see a lot of likes or responses to it, but it gives people the knowledge that you are creating something formal. This is a formal group and something that they might want to be a part of. And then when you reach out, they have it somewhere in their brain that they saw that. Okay, so use it if you want. And the last one, connecting. You've got to get out from behind the computer, connect. You've got to be sending messages, reaching out to people, inviting people. Some people are so afraid. I had a lady I talked to today, and she's like, I've been wanting to reach out to you for 5 months, but I never do. And I'm so glad you reached out. And I'm thinking to myself, Kendra, why did you wait so long to reach out? She's been waiting for you to reach out because you think people will just be like, yes, that's what I want to do. I need to reach out. And only after I messaged her and said, hey, I know that you've been liking, and I know we talked months ago, and you haven't really responded, and that's totally cool, but I just wanted to ask you again, blah, 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 blah. We're starting another challenge group. I know summer's around the corner. We're in spring break. Would you want to join us? And she wrote back, yes, I've been too afraid to ask you, so yes, I'd love to. So don't forget that we have to reach out, and sometimes people are just too afraid. Okay, anything else? Any questions? Anything that would help you guys in your business that we can do from our end here?
I do have a question though. The
Yes.
TeamZ, how do I gain access? Can I do that on the computer, or is that like an app you get on your phone, or
For what?
on your computer? The Teams.
Oh, TeamZ. Yes. So you go to, you're going to go to teamz.com and just look into that. And then you would set it up with your email and a password, and then you go from there. It's a totally independent thing, but they've created for a few MLMs with knowing what our needs are. And so once you go in, you would do the free trial for Beachbody Coach. And so it has it set up for Beachbody coaches.
Okay.
It's pretty cool.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I just heard back from Heather, and she's totally fine with the May 1st Coach Basics, just to let you know.
Awesome. Perfect. That'd be great. This month is super crazy. So, and one more thing, you guys, if you are going to Summit and you have not PayPal'd Erin your money, please do that. Yeah, I totally forgot to. Hello. Hi,
I
Sarah.
can't remember if I did. I better go check.
I know. I totally forgot to give her a check too. So.
Oh, we need to talk, Kendra,
Yeah.
about flights.
Yes.
Because you said we can't fly out together, but we can fly back. Have you booked your
Yes.
flights?
So
Okay,
well, let's talk. We need to book a flight for early Sunday morning, since we have to come all the way back across the country.
Okay.
So I'll look today, and then let's chat tonight. This afternoon.
You have booked your flights or not?
No,
No. Okay.
I'm waiting I'll do that with you.
Let's try to chat today if we can, so we can get that done.
Perfect. I have to run out. I have to do go on live or go to a Zoom call for our Spring into Health group. I'm going to talk about traveling. I got to go run and get my supplies that are in the kitchen to show everybody. And then I have one appointment after. And then when I come back, I'll text. We'll chat.
Okay. Sounds good.
Perfect. Because I know that's probably a stressful thing. We got to get that done.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else? We lost Sarah. Sarah was on for a sec, and then she's gone. So, but I will upload this. For those of you who are around and available to get online for like 10 minutes, or even, I don't even know if it'll be that long, I'm going to go into, we're going to start doing this thing where we connect as a challenge group once a week right after this call and talk about a topic that's really going to help our challengers. And so today I'm going to run inside, like I said, get my stuff for travel, my containers, my bars, my travel blender, and just kind of show different options of how when I travel, I still can make healthy choices. And because we want to bring as much value to our clients as possible. And sometimes going live and allowing them to ask questions is great, which is why I'm going to do the Zoom call. If you can be on, awesome. If not, no problem. But this is a time for us as coaches. I don't have to lead the whole thing. But if you have some input that's worked for you when you travel and you have some value that you can add to this, it would be awesome. So again, it's probably, as with anything new, it'll probably take a couple weeks or months for this to ramp up and for people to get used to being on every Wednesday. But we're going to try it because I feel like it's something that's really important for us to do to connect with our clients.
Kendra, do you know what the amount is for paying Erin, or do I need to look in the coach page to find it?
Let me go back and look. Just give me a second.
I can't remember if she said it in a call or if she
I
typed
say the initial is 80 is what I want to say. I have it here. I just have to find it.
Yeah, I think she said it in a call because it's not, I don't think it's
So
typed.
we had a talk about it. So
Or
I'll
maybe
find
did she message us?
I'll text you and then I'll post it.
Okay. Okay, awesome.
So yes, I will do that, and then I will. Yeah, I'll post in here because I want to make sure I get you the right amount, and I have it written down. I just have to find it.
Okay, I'll send it as soon as you let me know.
Perfect.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, and awesome job, ladies. I'll see you next Wednesday or Tuesday. If you have any questions, just message me or post below, and hopefully I'll see y'all in a few minutes. I'm going to go get my stuff. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.